nurture, and deepen the prosperity of our souls together.
Hi! Hey guys, welcome back to Soul Snacks. Today is another special episode and I have a very special guest today. This is an episode that is going to focus on friendship and the power of an authentic friendship on your soul. I mean, this lady right here, we'll get into the details later, but this is Dr. Olayinka Eunice Medubi. I was about to say Agbola.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being with me on Soul Snacks.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. It's an honor to have her. She's an amazing medical doctor, juggling so many hats. I mean, this woman is incredible. Today, like I said, we're going to be talking about the power of an authentic friendship on the soul and the impact of an authentic friendship on the soul. You know, in our society, many times we tend to focus more on romantic relationships and how we feel we'll be fulfilled, we feel we're not missing out because we have this romantic partner, and we tend to pay less emphasis on friendships. You know, we tend to take friendships for granted, if I'm being honest. At least in research shows that, actually, and even just in my few decades of living, I see that there's a lot of focus on romantic relationships. So I think, you know, it's important to focus more on friendship. Friendships play a huge part in the well-being of any human being, really. Friendships, good friends help you relieve stress. Sure. Good friends bring you so much joy, support when you're going through the good, the bad, the thick and thin. You know, good, authentic friendships affect even your outlook on life when you go through diverse seasons of life. You know, they're there with you. Yeah. They provide support, they provide company, they provide emotional, comfort, emotional, what's the word?
Emotional strength.
Yeah, emotional strength. You know, there is source, exactly, there is source of strength, you know. So we tend to underestimate the importance of good friendships on our psychological and emotional welfare, you know. So anyway, without saying too much, let's get into it. We're going to be discussing about our friendship, how long we've known each other, and some other fun details. So let's get into it. How did you both meet?
Okay.
How did we both meet?
I can't really, well, I'll be lying if I say I can really remember the scenario,
I remember.
Really?
But I don't know if that was the first, but don't worry, you go ahead.
But what I can remember, I remember that there was this new girl in school.
Yeah? I was a new girl.
That was Bookie. She was put in SS1, that class R, and I was in SS1T. Mm-hmm. So I just remember there was a day.
This was in Atlantic Hall, in Lagos, Nigeria, by the way, secondary school.
So I remember there was a day I was during lunch break. I'd noticed that she would never go for lunch. She would never go for lunch. I mean, she'd always be on her chair.
That's story for another day about this lunch.
She'd always be on that chair, and I just noticed. What caught my attention were her eyes. Very beautiful. I'm like,
oh, thank you.
This beautiful girl with beautiful eyes. She never talks to anybody. She's just by herself on her. So that day, I'm not sure if I walked up to her, but I think I went to ask her something about going for lunch or going to buy something at the talk shop or something. She was like, no, she doesn't want to buy anything. She's fine. And I really can't remember other details, but then I know that as time went by, she also became friends with Folabumi.
Okay, yes. Shout out to Folabumi.
Yeah, she also became friends with Folabumi, and I guess to say the rest is history.
Good job. I don't really remember that. I'm not sure if we're talking about the same
day, right?
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but I remember one day I think it was some sort of, maybe lunch break, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I was sitting by myself and you came up to me, or maybe we had just had one of those joint classes. I can't really remember. But anyway, you came up to me and you were asking me some questions about my notes. Something about maybe have I copied all my notes for a particular subject, because I think I started a bit later than, it was in SS1 I joined, I was new, and I think the term had already started maybe by like 2 weeks when I joined. I think you were asking me about whether I had copied some notes, whether I had caught up on my notes on a particular subject. And I was like, oh no, please can I borrow your notes? Something like that. I can't remember the exact details, but it was something like that. And then I thought, oh, this girl is so nice. Oh wow, she came to speak to me and tell me about her notes, and I can borrow her notes. So yeah, that's how we met. Yeah. What made you want to be her friend?
I don't even remember. I think I was a very nice person.
Well,
I don't think I'm that nice again. But back then, I think I was a very nice person, and I was pro not wanting anybody to feel left out. Because aside Buki, I had friends that I used to carry their matter on my head. Yeah, so I just always wanted to look out for people. Just look out for people. Not like there was any real strong reason that I had then to want to be friends with her. But I mean, as time went by, I have strong reasons to say this one, she's not going anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
This one is not going anywhere.
Yeah, similar. I think similar.
I struggled with this one. Yeah, I can say that I'm blessed.
Oh, I'm so blessed. Like this girl.
I remember there was a day I was chatting with a common friend of ours. Her name is Dami, and then I said something about having Buki in your corner is something about being blessed to have Buki, and then she was like, "No, I have Buki in my." Like, no.
Are you serious? I didn't know about this. Shout out to you, Dami.
Like, okay, yes.
Love you.
We both love Buki. Like if Buki is your friend.
Oh, you guys are no.
You know how your people say Oretiton.
Oh,
Buki is your friend.
Wow.
Yeah, blessed. Really.
Wow. No,
She's incredible.
I'm more blessed to have you guys, honestly, because I think for me, like I said, it was probably that whole notes. She came asking about my notes, whether I had caught up on my notes, and I just felt like, wow, this girl, she doesn't even know me and she's coming to look out for me.
Wait, Buki, nobody had asked you that in class before?
No, I don't think
Really?
so. No, nobody had asked me. So I just felt like, wow, she literally came out to look out for me and she's not even in my class. Wow, and nobody even introduced me to her. She walked up to me, introduced herself, and I just thought, okay, this one has to be special. And little did I know that she was even more special than I initially thought. You know, she's incredible. I mean, I call her my soul sister. I call her Oremeta in one body. Because she's literally like three friends in one. She's so dependable. And that's a quality that is not very common, you know, like everybody has struggles in life, everybody has issues, so people tend to forget, and just get consumed by
what's going on in your life,
in their own lives. But what I found with our friendship is that we're able to come out and still carry each other along. Like, okay, I know my own life is crazy, but what's going on with you? Okay, this is crazy for me. What's going on with you? Okay, how can I help you? You know. And I mean, maybe we'll get to this later. Let me not go ahead of myself, okay?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a major fight or fallout?
Not that I can remember, but we disagree. We don't always agree on everything. Like, she might say, this is how I will do something. I'm like, no, I won't do it like that. So, it is me. But I realize that most times we tend to think along the same lines. It's like our minds are working together, let me put it that way, and that's something I find very, very special. Like, there's nobody who meets me right that doesn't know I have a friend called Buki. When you meet me, you have to know that I have a friend called Buki. And so when you meet Buki, be like, oh, makes you be permitting yourself. Yeah. So yeah, we don't. I don't think we've had any major fallout.
No, I don't remember. I don't. No, we haven't actually. Not even I don't remember.
No,
we've never had any major fight or fallout where we're not speaking to each other, or we call each other names, or we're shouting.
No.
Or no.
Now doesn't exist here.
Nah, at all. Like we haven't even. Maybe if she's done something to upset me, I don't even have a lot of those. So maybe I can just say, you have not called me, or you just forgot about me. I'm so sorry, I've been busy, that kind of thing.
True.
But yeah, no fights, no fallout.
Fight.
And I think there could have been opportunities for that. We just most times
like we understand. We just understand each other.
Yeah.
And I don't think you find that every day. We just understand each other. Like, okay, it's like I'm in her head and she's in my head. I know what she's about to think or what she's about to say, and she knows what I'm about to say.
Yeah.
Even bearing in mind that we're quite different.
Yeah.
She just knows that, I know that you would do this way, you would do it this way, but that would quarrel and now say, I'm not talking to you, and it has not happened.
Yeah.
And I don't pray it does, but it hasn't happened really.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the word, is that we're actually in sync most of the time. Yes. So
yeah. What are the top 3 qualities you see in her or in each other that have made you remain friends?
Top 3.
Top 3.
So many, but top 3. First will be that she's very considerate. He's a very considerate person, and I see that not just with our relationship, it's just the way she is, it's just who she is. Our relationship with other people, she's a very considerate person, and she's very dependable.
You're stealing my own answers.
You stole it. It was in my mind. You see what I was saying? You stole it. It was in my mind. She's very considerate, very dependable, and she's very kind. Those 3 things. A kindness level, I want to be like Buki, the way she's kind. May God give me the grace, yes. But those 3 things, I know I can always call on Buki at any time, even if I call her and she's confused as to what's okay. You know what? Don't worry. I remember something. Something very major happened to me 2020. And the first person I called was Buki in the midnight. I could tell she was confused. She didn't know what to say or what to do. But it was good knowing I could just call her. It was good knowing that I could call Buki. I had Buki there to call. Not like she had the answer or the solution to what I was going through at that point, but it just felt like, call Buki. I know she will say she wants to pray. Let her be praying the prayer she wants to pray. But call her, let her know what's going on. And that for me is one of the most reassuring things you can find in friendship, knowing that my friend is there. I can call her. I can depend on her. She's reliable like that. Yes. So
wow, thank you. My own top 3 will be difficult to choose, but I think I'll go with dependable first. Very, very, very dependable. I mean, as solid as a rock. You know that this person has got my back. This person is there for me. This person I can count on. This person I can lean on, and it's not common. You don't get that every day. So for me, that is major. That has really helped us remain friends. There was a season in life, I think shortly after I moved to England, and we were in uni. She was doing medical school. I was trying to get used to a new environment as well. So we didn't lose touch, but we didn't used to communicate as frequently as we used to, or as we do now. But even then, she was still dependable. Like if something major happened in my life, where is this babe? I need time. Where is that my friend? Let me go and look for her, That's how it would be. So dependable is number 1. Number 2, this one, I don't know how to qualify it. I think for me, So like I said, so she's a doctor, right? She's very busy. She has a very, it might even come under dependable, but it's more of when someone just goes out of their way to make sacrifices for you, or to make time for you, or to check on you. So I don't know if you can help me with the adjective. I'm not sure what adjective it is, but it's a mixture of caring, sacrificial, quality time. Like, just if I need her, it kind of falls under dependable again, you know, in another way though. If I need to speak to her today, even if her schedule is crazy, if it means it's her toilet break she will use to get in touch with me, she will do it. Just the 2 minutes she has to go and use the toilet, she will make sure as she's in the toilet, she reaches out to me to know what is going on, or to find out how she can help, or what I need, or how she can just be a listening ear. And that is priceless. I don't know what adjective to use for it. I don't know what adjective to use, but yeah, so that's what I would say is the second one. And the third one is her wisdom, her counsel. You know, this lady is very wise. She's extremely wise. She's intelligent, not just book smart, she's street smart, she's life smart. Like, she's young. She's just, how old? Let me not give your age away, but she's just in her mid 30s. And she has the wisdom of 50-year-olds that I've spoken to. Some 50-year-olds I've spoken to do not even have her wisdom. And you're just wondering, now wow, this brain, Sha, you know. So she's, and it's the kind of wisdom that aligns with my values, my principles, my outlook on life, because that's also very important, you know. There might be somebody
we agree.
Exactly, yes. Exactly. I can always count on the counsel she'll give me. It doesn't mean I'll do what she's telling me to do, but I know it's weighty counsel that I'm going to hear from her. I can still balance it with my own personality, with my own views, or with my own opinions, but I can always count on her to give me wise counsel. And she's very intelligent as well. Doctor. The next question. How do you maintain such a deep quality friendship while residing in two different parts of the world?
Okay, I'll go first. Initially I had to be intentional about it. Like, I had to be intentional about it. I have to say that was initial, like, it's my friend. Oh, I value this person. I value this friendship. I want to be intentional about keeping this friendship. But as time went by, it just became second nature. It just became second nature. Like, wait, so what's going to Buki? You know, I don't actually have to call Buki to make a long call and talk about something for a long time. It might just be drop a message here, drop a message there. But it has become second nature as time went by. And like, I check on my siblings. I have to check on Buki, you know. So that's just, I think that's how we've been able to maintain this kind of friendship thus far. Yes, so
yeah, I think I'll say the same. Making time, yeah, being intentional, but like she said, it's now second nature. It's not something I have to force myself to do. It's just, I need to check on this girl, I need to check on my friend. How's she doing? She had one exam yesterday. Yeah. So it's just ensuring that we make the time. We have busy lives, you know. And also, for me, another thing has been being open, keeping each other in tune with everything that is going on, you know, in our lives. I tell her about my hopes, my dreams. I tell her about what I'm currently going through or what I went through. Some things I might even forget, but I'll get back to them and then, did I tell you this happened? You know, just ensuring that we're carrying each other along.
And there's some friendships that are very stressful. You know why I'm very stressful? I've had this kind of friendship. You don't call your friend for a week or two. Next time you call them, hey, how are you? Rather than just flowing with the conversation, so you did not call, you be getting attitude and you're wondering, what is going on? Please, okay, Mabino, let's just move ahead. And still the person. So there's some very stressful friendships, but this one is not stressful at all. It is not stressful at all. We don't talk. Maybe we don't talk for a week, for maybe we're so busy. The next time we're talking, we're catching up. Of
let's catch up. What has happened? Yeah.
So you no. One would think maybe okay, the type of stressful friendship will come before you're married and all of that. Some people at this stage of our lives, will be forming very stressful friendship. You'll be getting attitude over, you didn't call me, you didn't do this, and then you did not come to this. No. This one here is not stressful at all. So, friendship that gives me peace of mind. Now that kind of friendship to celebrate,
Or another thing, actually, I just remembered. I think there was a year. I think I was in uni, probably like 2006, 2007. I had a lot going on, and it was that season where we were not speaking regularly, just because of different reasons in our lives. We were busy and all of that. But I think I forgot your birthday. I don't know if you remember. I forgot your birthday. And I was like, yeah, I forgot. So it was like the next day, and I'm like, her birthday was yesterday and I didn't even call her, and I felt so bad. And I eventually called her. Of course, if she had insulted me, what kind of friend are you? What can you? I would have taken everything in. Mabino, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Mabino is Yoruba for I'm sorry. Don't be upset. I'm so sorry, But when I called her, she just took it really lightly, like, I'm sure you were busy. You won't intentionally forget my birthday. I'm sure. And I was like, okay. Since that day, just that action from her, that reaction that I got from her, just the mercy that I received from her literally made me show mercy to other people. Because prior to that, I used to take birthdays very seriously, and I used to feel like I'm the kind of friend that will not forget anyone's birthday, all my friends. So for me to have actually forgotten her birthday, regardless of what I was going through, and she showed me mercy, like, yeah, she was like, oh, I knew you didn't call me, but it wasn't like she was upset and she wasn't talking to me or anything. I felt like, okay, you know what? No, I owe this to other people as well, Of course, I don't want my good friends to forget my birthday, but even if they do, it's okay. It's not the end of our friendship.
Yeah. Many more birthdays will come, and I can say, okay, you forgot my birthday. This is what you're going to do to make up for it. And
we don't take it. So. Yeah, we take it lightly, basically. Yeah. How would you say this friendship has impacted your soul, your mental and emotional health, and your overall life in general?
Okay, so like I said, booking makes me want to be a better person. Well, I don't want to not be myself. I mean, there's some things that there's some qualities that I have that Bookie doesn't have, and I wish I could pass them on to her.
Like what, please?
Bookie is too gentle. Hey, Bookie is too gentle. Yes, you can be gentle, but don't be too gentle. My Bookie is too gentle. Me? I'm not too gentle. So I wish I could just give her some of that.
Don't worry, I'm getting it. Lioness, the lioness is coming out.
But that gentleness is strong. Like, there's strength in that gentleness. Like, see someone that is gentle, that's not doing things in a rash way and getting results in like, okay, so if I don't slap somebody, I can still get my way. So Bookie makes me see that part, and that's very, very admirable, and that's something that I try to emulate. And then secondly, she's my sounding board. A few times, maybe 2 or 3 times, I might call her, I'm very upset. Bookie, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And she'll say, calm down. Don't you think you should? Because you should not. And problem solved. Without having to break anybody's head. Yeah. Without having to mess things up and make things messier than they already are. And I'm happy. So yeah, she has impacted my life in that. And then of course, spiritually, this girl right here. This girl right here, as if she met Jesus before me. As if she met Jesus before me. No, but Buki's love for God makes you want to love God more. Makes you want to know God more. Makes you want to this relationship with God that Buki has. Like God is our brother or our father, or I know it's I can attain it too. I mean, I can do it too. You know, that is something. Yes, she's impacted my life in that way. And
they provide company, they provide.
You don't need any other friend. You don't need any other friend. Yeah, those two things I can remember, I can talk about now. Yeah.
Wow, thank you. For me, this lady she's like therapist. She's my therapist. And this one is free. I don't have to pay. I don't have to pay. I can just unbottle everything. Talk therapy. Like she said earlier, we don't always have the solutions or the answers to the questions or the issues we have, but just knowing that there's somebody that I can call and I don't feel shy about sharing certain things. I don't feel embarrassed. I don't feel like we're competing. I know that she'll be as happy as I am happy for me. She'll be as happy for me as I'm happy for me, and the same for her. There's no competition. We're trying to make each other better. We're trying to sharpen each other, you know. It's liberating. It's liberating. So she's like a therapist, talk therapy, just knowing that I can always reach her and just have that session without payments, free. Amazing. So that in itself helps me mentally, emotionally, you know. I think there's something, you know how, I mean, she's a human being, and human beings will always be human beings in the sense that you can't compare a human being to having God as your rock, right? But in terms of friends, I mean, this is as close as it can get to a rock, knowing that you have this rock that you can always rely on, you can always count on, that is there for you. So even if I've not spoken to her, even if I've not shared something with her, I can feel her support. I can feel her energy. Yeah. I can feel her nearness, like she's with me. Yeah, it's a spiritual something.
Connection. Soul sisters. Not.
Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. But you know how you feel when you know that God has your back. You know that God is rooting for you. You know that you can always count on Jesus. Yeah, that's similar to what I feel when I'm thinking about my friend Yinka. Yeah, like, similar. I know she has my back. I know I have this friend. Even if these other friends that I have betray me, or even if this other friend that I have lets me down, or gossips about me, or betrays me, tells somebody else something, just whatever. Like, even if somebody else fails me, another friend fails me, I feel like this is a friendship I can always run back to. Yeah. So
you know that feeling where you know that, okay, I have a sister, I have a brother, like this person is my sister.
Yeah,
brother.
Yeah.
You just know it, and then you just know that, okay, this person is blood.
Nothing can change it. Yeah.
So that's how I feel about Buki as well. That's how I feel about Buki, like I said, second nature. Yeah. Aww. So
it's a gift.
She's a huge blessing, and our friendship is, I wouldn't trade it for anything in
the world.
Neither
would I. She's an amazing blessing. She's a gift that is priceless.
Friendship, in my own world, is Buki. Buki is friendship. Let's just nurture our friendships.
Yeah.
You find one, you get a good gut feeling about this. Just nurture friendships.
Yeah. The whole point of Soul Snacks is to help us to learn together how to deepen and nurture the prosperity of our souls. And like I said in the beginning, we need to put more emphasis on friendships, more than we do on romantic relationships, because truly friendships are a gift. Friendships are beautiful, and there's so many beautiful people out there. If you already have great friendships, cherish them, continue to nurture them. And if you feel like you don't, or maybe you have some but you need some more, or whatever the case situation you might find yourself in, I just want to encourage you to reach out, make new friends, be friendly, trust again.
Keep an open mind.
Pardon?
Keep an open mind.
Keep an open mind, yes, and just, you know, put in the work and the energy and the effort it requires to sustain and maintain authentic friendships.
Authentic.
And honestly, I believe eventually you'll reap the benefits. And I just, wish you the very best in your endeavors, and have a good one. Thank you for joining me.
Next time.
Yeah, again, Dr. Olayinka, soul sister. Definitely. Hello, Shibi.
I own it.
Definitely 48, sir. Yeah. Wholesome snacks for the soul. Now you know that was share worthy. So why don't you share, like, comment, and subscribe to Oasis with BDO for more episodes of Soul Snacks.